Hello, fourth graders, it's Miss Leon. We are moving forward in our writing process in our opinion writing. So far, we have been organizing our thoughts or our facts and our mini stories into an outline format. I'm going to go ahead and show you what we've been working on. Here you can see our example so far. Well, this is our new example of how we're going to write our essay. If you look at the directions on this page, and I'm going to read them out loud to you, that way I can know that you can hear them and also see them on your page. The directions say, please watch the video, this is the video, by the way, to help yourself remember how to begin writing your essay. First, we will start writing body paragraphs and then focus on writing the introduction and conclusion. So when you are looking at your essay format right here, it's going to say title of essay. So underneath the title of essay, you are going to highlight that part and you are going to write COVID is the worst. And yes, your title needs to look exactly like that. And then we're going to move down and you're going to notice that I created a sort of template for you. In your template, I'm going to make sure that each of the beginning of your paragraphs is indented. It's already been done for you. So we're going to start with our first body paragraph, which is right here. And I'm going to highlight that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the other document, our outline, which is right here. And I'm going to look at my first body paragraph where it says, I think COVID is the worst because it is contagious. What I can do is I can highlight this whole topic sentence and I can copy it and I can paste it right here where it says body paragraph number 1. I think COVID is the worst because it is contagious. Now, it is important that we go ahead and we keep this the way that it is because we need to make sure each paragraph has that topic sentence. That's how we know what that whole paragraph is supposed to be about. So our first body paragraph is supposed to be all about how COVID is contagious. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our outline and look at the facts and mini stories that we have added in our outline to help us write our paragraph. So I'm going to go back to my outline and my outline says this. We have to social distance. So I'm going to go and I'm going to begin my next paragraph. It says we have to social distance. Some people have to go to school or work from home. My uncle had gotten COVID. So I'm seeing all of these things and I'm going to make sure that I build my paragraph in a way that kind of starts from the beginning of the thoughts and then builds to the bigger piece of that. So let's go ahead and let's see how we can do this the best. I went ahead and I pulled up this page about the transition words, and I really, really, really like this page. It's so super helpful. So after I have started with my topic sentence, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look for a good transition word to help me begin and like point out my first fact. So I love the illustration because I am going to illustrate or give an idea or a picture in my mind about how COVID is contagious. So I'm going to use the words for instance. So let's go ahead and add that into my writing. So here I am back at my draft and I'm going to write down, for instance. For instance, oh, and it auto-filled for me. That's awesome. COVID, and please notice that when it went down to the next line, it's not indented anymore. It's more to the left. That is okay. That is how this is supposed to go. COVID is so contagious that we have to social distance. Okay. But what does social distance mean? I mean, I think I want to add more to that. All right. Social distancing means that we have to stay apart from other people. At the stores, it is important that we stay 6 feet away from other people. I just had an idea. I know that when I go to the store, I see these things on the ground where you stand to make sure that you're 6 feet away from other people. I think I'm going to add that. An example of this, transition word, I think it's underneath the illustration one. Let's see. I don't see it here, but that doesn't mean that I can't use this. So I'm going to use it anyway. An example of this is that in the stores, there are places on the floor that tell you where to stand so that you don't get too close to other people. I love it. The next thing that I have is I have that some people have to go to school or work for home. I'm going to add that into my writing. That's why I put it here for my ideas. So here we go. Also, that's a transition word. Also, some people have to go to school or work from home so that they are able to remain socially distant from others. Because, and why? Because COVID is contagious and it is safer to stay at home. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I see that I have quite a bit here. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences so far. So I know that I probably have a strong paragraph. So what I need to do though is I need to make sure that I also include one of my mini stories. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to see I have 2 mini stories. My uncle had gotten COVID and had to be hospitalized, or the limitations about the people in the store. Well, I kind of already talked about the store, so maybe I want to talk about something different. So maybe I'm going to talk about my uncle. So I'm going to add that into my paragraph. Another example of how COVID is contagious. Notice I'm restating the whole claim of this paragraph is that my uncle had gotten COVID and had to be in the hospital for 1 week. He was not able to go to the store, comma, so my family went to buy him groceries while he was quarantined. So I think that this is probably good. but I forgot to add something. Let's see how we can do this. Well, I think I'll leave it right here for right now. But right here, you can see how we have begun to write the draft for our first body paragraph. What you do, remember, is that you go to your outline and you take your topic sentence and you copy that and you paste it at the beginning of where it said body paragraph 1. Then you take the information that you have here from your outline and you start building sentences with transitions and complete sentences to start building your paragraph with the facts and the mini stories that you have already come up with. Good luck, and I hope to see your great writing soon.